Whale, your regular fix for movies and mayhem. This is episode 53, where we review Borderlands movie, after discussing the Olympics, Disney news, and a shout out to all the listeners around the world. Thank you.
Hello.
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 Can I just start by saying that there was a planned intro to this thing from my behalf, but I have axed that plan. It's been vetoed due to recent news stories. A couple of days ago, I thought it'd be really funny if I came on with a balaclava on, a big sort of arms full of Greg's stuff and really rubbish shoes, like clogs and Crocs and things, and just be like, sorry boys, just been looting the nearest shoe zone and Greg's. But after now people get arrested for joking about that, I've decided to scrap that bit. And
yeah, you still did.
100% not incite violence or encourage people to riot.
Yeah, bell ends all round, that's for sure. I haven't caught up in the last few days, but I know they've been making examples of people and
they put a guy in prison for 2 years for making a video pretending he was being chased by rioters.
Yeah, but they need to. Otherwise, who's going to stop doing it? You're not going to stop doing it for a 50 quid slap in the wrist.
Some woman posted the wrong name. All she did, she posted the wrong name of the attacker in Southport, and she got arrested. That's insane, isn't it?
Pretty deliberate. That's inciting violence. She started it.
But that's bad, isn't it? Just get arrested for that.
So you should.
You know, a few years ago, a bloke got arrested for calling a police horse gay. That's true. What the hell?
Yeah, but the horse didn't hear. The horse doesn't speak English.
How would they not know it wasn't gay?
The horse isn't offended, is it?
He might have meant he was happy.
Yeah. God knows.
We live in a weird world.
I did like the video of the woman pushing the the wheelie bin at the police officers, and she fell over and her face landed in it.
Did you see the better one than that?
And she fell and went slammed straight into it.
You know them sort of
biffer
skips? You know the biffer skips that are on wheels, big red ones?
Yeah, I saw them pushing them. Didn't do anything, though,
Yeah, the police just stepped out of the way. She just went like that, looked at it, just went...
2-year sentence for being a cock. Done.
It's funny. We live in a wild world. Oh, in other news, though, who saw the closing ceremony of the Olympic Games? It was awful until they went to LA. And it was the LA bit was better than anything the French did. They had Snoop Dogg, Billie Eilish, Dr. Dre, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I missed the first bit. Tom Cruise jumping out of an aeroplane on a motorbike and stuff. What did France do? It was awful. They just had a bunch of people in the stadium doing karaoke and pretending they were having fun dancing. It was so weird.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a banger in LA, innit? It was so cool
28, right?
Yeah, but guess what? We're not going to watch a live Olympics now for 12 years.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what that thing was about? LA's hosting the Olympics next time?
Yeah. Did you wonder why all these big California superstars were coming out?
I personally don't give a shit, and I wasn't watching it. I just wanted to.
You like Chili Peppers, don't you? They were there, and
I don't really care about them. I just YouTubed Tom Cruise because I knew he was doing something.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. He basically got the torch in he abseiled down in France, got the torch or whatever it was, got on his motorbike, and then got on the plane, went over, and then sort of jumped out. It was really cool. But yeah, we're not going to watch a live Olympics now for 12 years.
Why? Why are LA?
What's happening on the?
Well, because in LA, unless you're going to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch people run 100 meters, it's highly unlikely.
It will be live, but we're not going to watch it.
Yeah, then 4 years after that, it's in Australia.
Oof. I hope they're hosting the dance competition.
We can just watch the reruns.
Legend, won't she? But they're not doing breaking in the next one.
What's it called? Breakdancing, right?
Breaking, yeah. They're not doing it in the next one. That's it now. They've done it. It's over.
That was so shit. Australia got 0 points. Well, that woman got 0 points anyway.
I don't think that's actually true. I think that was someone made that up because all the judges did was pick who won. There was no points being scored, as far as I was aware watching it. It was just they chose who won.
So bad. It's like a child who's watched the TV program for 5 minutes.
She's a superstar now. Have you seen all the videos of her going back to Australia and stuff?
She's going to make money. I saw her I didn't recognize her at first because her hair was down. She wasn't wearing a cap and she was just wearing normal clothes. She got stopped in the street and she started doing a break dance because everyone was filming her.
Did you see any of the men's break dancing? Not to be sexist.
Drew, you look like you're going to say something. Speak into the mic.
I was trying. Sorry. did you see the shooters? You know, the
You talking about the Turkish guy?
yeah, but so the person that got bronze and silver, they've pretty much gone viral and like it's completely changed their lives. And the person that got gold, nobody's like, they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
did
don't
you
know
not
who
see
that
what
is.
all the athletes were doing for
It's
that
insane,
Turkish
isn't
guy?
it?
You know, the Turkish guy put his hands in his pockets and shot.
Yeah.
Did you not see all the athletes that were doing that as
Yeah,
celebrations? They're
they're
putting their
doing a
hands by their
celebration,
sides
aren't
and
they?
doing that like a
It's
gun,
cool. Well,
like
yeah,
flicking
he
like that.
became, what's that thing, you know, when you used to
He's the new
dab?
Hussein Bolt.
Yeah, but you know, when you used to dab, like he's done,
Yeah.
that's the new thing
Like
now.
people
isn't
no,
were
it?
copying that. There's like
Hussein.
graffiti art of him up around the place as well. I've seen. They were joking and saying Turkey sent an assassin to the Olympics.
And then the other person had that crazy, like almost like, I,
What?
Yeah.
Why did she get famous? What was that? What was the thing about
Most
her?
people have the eye, so they don't have to close their eye.
yeah,
but
but that
what
was,
was
she
it?
had that cool kind of like piratey eye thing.
Yeah, but
going on.
loads of them had that as well. So why was she going viral? What was the thing she did?
I don't know. I don't know
The
what she did.
Turkish
me
guy
neither.
looked like he got out of bed.
Yeah, he literally because
Like
everyone's
John
like
Wick.
everyone's like focused and doing that and cyborging shit,
That's
and
the
he
one, yeah,
literally
that's
doesn't
the
even look at the thing. He just goes.
one. Yeah, he might as well have
spent
quoted like
seconds looking.
Clint
So many
Eastwood,
people
like,
were doing that
he's like,
celebration. It was really funny.
do you feel lucky, punk?
And they just put it down and walked off, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
He's cool. He knows it now. Like he knows it's a viral thing now these
Yeah.
days.
A
He'll
viral
get his 5
sensation.
minutes of fame, won't he?
More
Did you see it?
importantly,
Back to what I said though. Did you
Oh.
watch any of the men's breaking?
I didn't watch. I don't watch any of it. I don't find
Some
any
of
of
the
it
stuff they were
interesting.
doing was insane. Like it's like it's different level. It's a different sport. Like they were like doing these windmills and spinning and flinging around on their heads. That is a sport to me.
Yeah, I
The
saw
girls
that.
were more just like dancing. It
But
was like
it's very difficult to. It's like art. How do you judge it?
like
That guy
gymnastics,
standing on
isn't
his
it?
head an extra spin or better than the other guy spinning his head.
It's
Like
kind of in the same realm as gymnastics.
I get it, but yeah, I suppose
Who
so.
can do more spins on their head?
But you could
Or-
also put
yeah.
that to BMX riding. How do you judge the tricks? Like,
I
you know,
must admit, Simone Biles doing those fucking gymnastic flips, unreal. I was like shocked, so
did you
impressed.
see Arga on the BMX?
I didn't watch any of it. I've
Jesus
just seen a few things.
Christ.
I've been on social media.
You should watch the BMXer, our guy. Amazing. You not see the boulder climber either. Our guy that won the gold.
Don't know what you're on about.
Oh, yeah.
Climbing
Did
the
he do it like
boulders.
6 seconds?
It's basically cliff. No.
Yeah.
It wasn't speed climbing. It was
Oh.
boulders. So the actual, you know, like actual climbing walls that come out and like go
Oh,
up
yeah.
and sort of
Yeah,
have,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they have to properly like traverse
Yeah, it's
them and
like
that.
3D walls. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a gold in that. He got all the way to the top and almost got it, but slipped off at the end. But that was amazing.
That's
That was
epic.
like ultimate power. The speed climbing though made no sense. Like that girl was up that thing in like 6 seconds.
yeah,
You
yeah.
look like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I saw the rock climbing. The
Most
women.
Yeah,
people
that was
couldn't
mental.
run that distance in that time.
Yeah.
But
Did you
Kev,
see
if you look at the bouldering afterwards, it's basically like that, but the wall comes right out, so that it's all about like the grip strength and that.
Oh, that stuff. Right. Okay. I didn't know
There
what
was
you were on
crazy
about.
moments though. Did you see the javelin where it almost hit the cameraman?
Yeah, Cameron just didn't even move, did he?
Yeah, he was just like, I could
Did
die
you see
today.
that on Kev?
I could
Yeah, I did
die
see that.
today.
Yeah.
It was
More
about 2 meters
importantly,
away
I saw
from him.
the pole vaulter lose because his knob flipped
Oh,
the thing
Sean.
off.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
really balls
and,
that one up, didn't he?
and did you see the quote? His quote was, "It's a really big disappointment," and everyone's like, "Good choice of words, mate."
No, that was
is
funny.
brilliant.
It was for the sports. It was a really good Olympics.
Did you
the
see the
real
long
Justin
thing
jump?
is,
Franson put on a very good show.
I feel watching the Olympics, yeah, there's some impressive stuff there, but the sporty ones, there's better people than the Olympics, without a shadow of a doubt. If you watch Olympics basketball, actual basketball is better than Olympics basketball. If you watch
Well,
other things, real world stuff is better than the Olympics.
normally that is the case. But what happened was the US normally send like they're kind of like not superstars to the Olympics. They do occasionally. But basically what happened is they lost like the World Games like a couple of years ago to Germany or something, and everyone was taking the piss. So they basically assembled the Avengers and sent like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, like the best of the best, some of the best players that have ever walked the planet, and they just annihilated everyone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to look distracted there. My work phone's buzzing, and I've just had lots of contracts back. I'm very busy at the moment. I've had like
There
4
was quite a funny
contracts
bit
today.
when I don't know if you saw the men's
All right,
basketball
don't
get their.
comment on that then.
Did you see the men's
Congratulations, Kev.
basketball get their gold
Thanks,
medals?
Drew. Sorry, who's this other guy? What's he banging on about?
Did
What?
you see? We're talking about what we were actually talking about before you started talking about your phone.
Oh, sorry. Is it weird and annoying if someone interrupts and changes subject randomly?
Did you
Fuck's
see
sake.
the basketball team get their gold medals and everyone started booing a very specific player?
Do you measure
haven't,
things by
Mr.
bourbon
Hypocrite.
biscuits?
Sorry.
Do you ever measure things by bourbon biscuits?
No. Joel Embiid got booed,
What?
and the basketball team just took the piss out of him. It was brilliant.
For what?
No, I'm just
Because
being
I
random.
don't know
on
what he was
purpose.
getting booed for, but when he got his medal, everyone just started booing for whatever reason. The rest of the team just started going, "Way!"
I do know a guy that actually measures things by bourbon biscuits.
Yeah,
It's a thing.
You
No,
only
it's not
use
me.
one bourbon biscuit.
No.
I love a bourbon. Do you know?
They
Do you know?
just,
Do you
they
want
just
an
measure
interesting?
different things around the house, or like
For what reason? For
I don't know,
fun?
just for shits and giggles, man.
Ah.
And then they probably eat the bourbons afterwards.
Oh, Drew, can I ask? Am I loud for you, or am I good?
You are perfect.
My mic's
That's
here
what
rather
they
than up
said
here
in the
now.
bedroom.
You
Um,
are perfect.
Do you know?
to
You want to know an
me.
interesting fact about bourbon biscuits?
I can tell you
Yeah,
an
I
interesting
do.
fact about what you just said. The last time you said that to Drew, you two were camping together in the mountains.
I wish I could quit you, Kevin.
Is that a line from a film?
Yeah, that's from Brokeback Mountain, man, isn't it?
I
Bumback
genuinely haven't seen it.
What,
I haven't seen
dude?
it.
Heath Ledger, man, Jake Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
and fucking Michelle
The horse.
Williams.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Is the
The
horse
horse.
gay? Is the
And the
horse gay
cat.
in the film as well?
The gay horse is in there
Don't
as
arrest
well.
me.
Have you seen the
Wait,
Family Guy sketch about that?
Anne
When
Hathaway
they're
as
up
well.
Brokeback Mountain, and the horse
Anne
sticks
Hathaway.
his head in the tent, and is like, "Whoa!" and just runs away.
I wish I could quit you. That's a great film.
What are you
It's
going to
really,
say,
really
Kev?
good.
Oh yeah, interesting fact about bourbons. They're accidentally vegan.
How can you make something accidentally vegan? Do they deliberately try and make
No,
it
they're
with meat?
awesomely vegan.
They didn't. They've never put eggs and milk in it, and most biscuits do. Even digestives, even
Well, I
all these
also
sort of
heard
things.
that
Well, I can't help but
No
say that's
reason.
not an accident. I can't help but feel that was deliberate.
Oreo
Accident in the
biscuits.
sense they haven't gone changed the recipe to become vegan. They just always have been.
Well, that's like saying grass is accidentally vegan.
It's not. It's. I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Oreo.
Maybe it's a phrase that the vegan community uses.
Vegans
not
weren't
from what
invented when bourbons were invented.
Vegans have been
Oreo.
around for fucking like 60 odd years.
Yeah, but they never used to tell you about it, so it was really good.
Oreos are vegan as well, right?
I don't think so. Actually,
No,
they
I'm
might be. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not good for the slave trade.
What?
What?
You never read the back of a pack of Oreos?
How many people were hurt during the making of them?
Funnily
No, it
enough,
says-
after the ingredients, I give up.
yeah, after the
looking.
ingredients, there's one orphan is slapped for every packet sold.
All right.
Oh, shit.
On the
God damn.
subject of vegans, do you see what Turkey are doing now?
Oh God, what?
I say if you've got a stray dog,
Oh,
What?
that's quite common. That's quite common.
so loads of like tourists are boycotting it now. Apparently, I don't know why the tourists are boycotting it unless you plan on taking a stray dog on holiday with you. What's the issue?
Wait, are you saying they're just killing strays in the street and eating them, or are they just
Mate,
killing
they
them?
do it
Eating
in
them? I didn't say they
France.
were eating them. It's not Korea.
Yeah, they,
Well, no,
they,
well,
they kill dogs in France when they're bored of them. When they've worked and they get a bit tired, they get rid of them.
Do you know a
Jesus.
movie-based fact
Horrible
about France?
fucking humans.
Movie-based
Not
fact
French.
about France?
But go on.
You know when the original Star Wars came out?
In the
Yeah.
70s, yeah.
Yeah, they were still executing people with the guillotine in France.
Here's
was
a
still-
fun fact.
When
Did you know
Star
that-
Wars came out, the
Wait a minute,
guillotine and
Drew just said-
executions were still being happening in France.
That's
Did
not
you know
shocking.
that Vader supposedly means father in Dutch?
No, it's father is German for father.
No, Vader.
Faja.
No, it's not father. You've watched Pitch Perfect, haven't you?
No, it was in a
that
script.
exact
or
line
something.
is on Pitch Perfect.
No, it was in
It
a
literally
script.
means Darth Father.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's a giveaway to the people in Dutch. It's a big spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Vader is the Dutch word for father. The Dutch word is instead pronounced vader.
Yeah,
There you go.
Vater is German as well.
There you go, guys. Spoiler in the actual title.
And it might be annoying if you're
Well, actually, it's
foreign
not the
and you
title.
watch an American film and everything's spoiled because we think we're being clever. Wait a minute, isn't there wait a minute, there's a film. Shit, what is it? I remember reading about this ages ago. There's a film where there's a foreign conversation that is not subtitled in the first minute of the film that gives away the ending. Obviously, we don't know, but people who watch that are French or
Wow.
German or whatever get the finale to the film, because the guy goes, "The killer is coming. His name's Dave." And at the very end, we're like, "Oh my god, it's Dave!" But they tell him at the very beginning sentence.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I need to remember what film that is. Oh,
Somebody killed Dave.
I was good. Right.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
Should I tell you guys what
You guys.
what countries are listening to Rage Whale currently? I don't know if that would interest you. Anyone listening to us in a different country than our own, which is the UK, give us a shout, drop us a message on social media. We really appreciate you. Thank you for listening. And we'd love to have someone on from all these different countries. And I hope it's not bots and shit. So
Please be real.
Please be real. There's a good few. First one's Czech Republic. We got Portugal.
That's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's listening to us. That's cool.
Brilliant.
We've got Romania. Who's that?
Shit, don't know.
See, now it's not as good.
Oh no, this looks really rude on Romanian. I don't know any Romanian people. I used to work with a lady called Nana, but she's not in Romania.
Was she Romanian though?
But she lives over
Yeah,
here.
she was Romanian.
Yeah,
If
that's
anyone
okay.
knows Nana Diak, let us know.
That counts. There you go. Big shout out to Nana.
We got listeners in Canada.
The first one, Czech Republic. Is that not
Yep. Ryan Gosling?
Why would Ryan Gosling be in Czech Republic?
No, Ryan Gosling isn't in Czech Republic. He's in Canada and he's listening to us. He's Canadian.
Oh, just
Yeah,
listening
both
to us
Ryans.
as a regular. We got
Yeah,
Ken
both Ryans.
listening.
And Reynolds, you know.
We got.
they're-
Yeah, I think it's more likely to be Celine Dion, if anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Brazil. We got Brazil listening.
Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronaldo again.
Fat Ronaldo.
No, it's a
yeah.
different Ronaldo. Because
I know.
Wait, was Portugal Ronaldinho, you mean?
No, Portugal's Ronaldo as well. Different Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just to make it nice and complicated.
Brazil. We've got Malta listening. If anyone knows anyone in Malta. We have Kenya.
They do good coffee.
We have Ireland.
Fitzoy, my mate, Mark Fitzgerald.
You reckon that might be him?
Or Owen Fitzgerald, his brother as well. Yeah.
Well, I hope it's more than one person, and not
lovely family.
Not more than one person in the same family. I'm hoping there's more than two.
Yeah. Just two brothers. Just two brothers in Ireland listening to us. No, but I know a lot of Irish people as well.
Yeah, and they listen together, not independently. So it's only one register. We've got people in Australia. So that's the furthest. Got to be, isn't it?
Oh,
Australia.
That might be Anita. That was my ex-boss when I worked at the Lion King. Maybe.
So the top 10 countries at the moment listening to us: Ireland, Australia, France. I don't know anyone in France.
Bon ami.
Bon ami. Bon ami's hiding out listening to us in secret. Swearing at James for cussing him out all the time.
Yeah, he's gaining all the information. Or maybe we're making him more famous than he is in France. And he's like, guys, I'm famous.
He's heard on the grapevine. He keeps getting mentioned in this stupid podcast.
He becomes so famous through Rage Whale. And like, these three guys in England have started talking about me, and I'm a big deal now.
So Emmanuel Bonami's listening to us all the time. Germany. We have Spain. We have Sweden. And in the next episode, we're going to have someone from Sweden come on the podcast. Greece. Greece is a bit higher. We've got quite a lot of Greek people. There's more Greek people than the other places.
That's amazing.
Hi, Greece.
Hi, Grace. United States of America. There's quite high. So
Ooh.
there's
I
multiple.
think it's
There's
Trump
quite,
because James is a
Where
fan.
in the United States?
I don't know if it goes that deep.
Does
I
it
don't
say the
know.
percentage?
That's what she said.
8% is America, which
Okay,
is
right.
quite high.
Let's lose 50%. Trump, 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 Trump.
What
Unfortunately, I
is
think
our
the
biggest
8% are
percentage
Trump
of
supporters
different country
because you keep
listeners?
banging on about him. It was so funny. He said something stupid,
Hey,
and Biden fell over a set of stairs. Who gives a
What is our
shit?
biggest? What's our biggest
Biden's gone
percentage?
now. The biggest percentage has got to be England, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, obviously. The
No,
next
but
one
I
up
meant
is
away from England.
Swiss.
Switzerland. 21%.
I
That's
think we
quite
should
high.
all buy Swiss Army knives and
That's
help the economy.
Don't you think that's quite high? I mean, it's not
I
just
think we
Kate.
should buy their chocolate because Swiss
So-
chocolate's amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
so
let's be honest, Swiss don't need the money. They make. If
All the
anyone in
chocolate.
Switzerland can help us open a bank account, that'd be fantastic.
I mean, Kate's over there. My friend, I don't know if you remember
No, don't say that,
In-
Kev. It makes it sound worse. We
in
don't
the-
know anyone in Switzerland.
in the early episodes, my friend Joanna Menoy lives over there as well. I used to work with her. I mentioned her before. She sent in a question, but not the audio one. One of the early episodes. She's over there, but there must be others, so that's good.
Well, look,
Uh,
they've got
and,
mini
We're
knives
spreading,
and
guys. We're
Toblerones.
spreading
What
like
else do you
wildfire.
need?
and the top country is the UK, but it's actually only 65%,
It's getting lower.
which is
We're
good.
slowly moving out of the UK.
Which is good. If we were at 50% UK, but kept the same numbers, that means it's still growing, but also growing outside of the UK, which is
We're a little bit like our economy, aren't we?
incredible. And if we're going down the stats route, let's not go into specifics, but Spotify is the main one people listen to. Then
Is
then
it really?
Apple. Yeah,
Is it?
of course it should be. It's 69%.
Oi, oi.
Giggity.
And we started off this podcast being a mainly male centric listener. Mostly
Yep.
males listen to us. Like I think it was like 90% males and people over 30. We are now 52% female listeners.
Oh, we've shifted.
So thank
That's
you.
awesome.
I mean, that's more than a shift.
Thank
We've
you,
shifted
ladies.
governments.
We were 90% male. We're 10% female. Now we're majority female. It's
I
insane.
What
think
happened
that's
there?
because we have cool
Female
people
guests.
like Kate, Emma, and Shed come on, and then women are
Yeah.
like,
I
"Yeah,
hope
They don't want to
so.
see us.
I could get
Um,
behind this."
I think it's
Guys,
Drew
we're
with his
gonna get
beard.
replaced. Like,
Drew,
they're so
shave your
good.
beard. I bet it goes down.
What?
I don't want to cause an
I'm going for the
uproar.
I'm going for the Wolverine look. If I had a cigar,
Oh mate,
Did-
one
did
episode.
the-
Can you shave? You grow your beard back in fucking half an hour. You're
mate,
such
I
a
will
hairy
do a
bastard.
Wolverine for us.
Can you
do it.
Wolverine one episode?
I will do a Wolverine.
Kev,
for
did
us.
the listener thing shift coincide with the whole Trousergate incident?
What, you lying asleep with your mic? What trousers?
no, what-
Oh,
mask.
money shorts.
Trousergate. No, Trousergate. When the camera fell off, I wasn't wearing trousers.
That didn't coincide specifically. No.
Were you commando that time?
No.
I thought that
Not
was the money
criminal.
shot. I kept thinking you were
His
saying
pants were
money
tight,
shots,
is it?
but you meant money shorts.
Money shorts. I don't know where they
Yeah,
are.
I thought it was the money shot. Every time
Not
Kevin
the
went,
money
"Whoop,
shot.
there's the money
Money-
shot." And I
And for the
thought, like,
listeners, James has shorts which have got dollar signs all over them. It's like the
Yeah.
money shorts.
I
I
don't know
just
where they
thought he
are.
might have had a testicle just swing in.
I think
Just
this. I'm not trying to tee James up, but this is. I couldn't care less, but this will tickle James potentially.
Found it.
So yeah, 52% female, 47% male, and 1% not specified.
Is that a
A
they?
cat.
But it's 0% non-binary, so we haven't got the non-binary
Wait, does
crowd
it say
in yet.
how many people physically? Because that 1% could be like 10 people.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's technically not 0.8%, so it's not 0.8 of a human. So no, it's a multiple people. And our age range has changed. We were only in the 30s and 40s of people listening. We now have people from 18 all the way up to 60.
Wow.
Just out of curiosity, have we
That's
got an
great.
age rating on this? Because I don't think anyone under the age of 18 should really be
We
have
do.
their thoughts
When I
swayed.
upload-
That's because of you, James.
When
you
I
are
upload
the
it-
R-rated.
I have to click explicit content.
Well, because as far as I'm aware, the only minors that listen to this are the ones in Drew's basement.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Nice. Nice. Thanks for that. I'll be getting a nice phone call or a knock on the door. Thanks.
Well, that was.
Drew lives in.
I thought that was interesting. I thought it was a little bit interesting
I
anyway.
quite like that fact. Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
was good.
we won't do it all the time, but maybe some point in the future we'll get bigger
I thought you
numbers.
were
If
gonna
anything
do-
ever does a big shift, like
you not
if
wanna
we start
share
getting
the-
big in Cambodia, for example,
Did you not want to share like the amount of time or people have been viewing? Because that was quite cool.
I don't know that.
it's also it's
Yeah,
only
did you put
YouTube.
it-
That thing.
You,
It's only YouTube.
you
YouTube.
Did someone
screwed it.
fart?
you screened it to us. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't want to share exact numbers. No.
No, personal. Yeah, it's only
No, I
YouTube
didn't-
numbers
oh,
as
okay.
well, though.
We
But
would.
if anyone listening could give us a 5-star review on Spotify, it would make us happy.
Yes, please. What are you saying, Drew? I don't want to give
No,
exact
sorry.
numbers away because that's all personal. Even the big guys don't give those away.
Yeah, not the big. No. I meant
What
the one
you
that
on
we
about?
shared. We shared the.
Oh, you're on about YouTube specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount
Do
of
we need to
time
share that?
we shared it on social media. I'm just saying we might
Well, yeah,
share with
you-
these people.
Yeah,
wherever these
you can
people
see
are.
that. So, yeah, all right. I mean, on Ragewell, our videos don't get loads of views
Because this
because,
is just for last month, isn't it?
like, our main long form videos don't get tons of views because most people listen on the audio side of things. But our Ragewell episode 50, talking about Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler special, it's almost at 600 views, which is pretty high for YouTube because
What
who's
were the
watching?
hours we had watched?
That's
How
Who's
many
what-
hours
watching
was it?
an hour and a half of Deadpool? But all our little shorts on there are getting loads of views, like thousands and stuff like that. So
What
that's
was the
pretty
total?
cool.
Wasn't it like
Thank you for the
14,000?
love.
How many thousand hours was it or something?
Oh, we've got about 74,000 views, and I don't know how to find the time unless it's
I had
actually
an idea as well.
on that
Maybe we
post.
should share some of when we're getting trolled because they're quite entertaining.
8,163 minutes watched, but that's just for that month. That's not in total. That's just that month.
How many?
8,163 minutes watched, 21,000 views, and 14 new subscribers. But that's only July, not in total.
Just
Wow.
to touch on what you just said, Drew, there about like the 1 in 100 like people that try and troll or hate. I don't think we should give them the time of day because looking at their pages, they've always got one video on and it's either really like offensive or homophobic or something. I don't really want to give
That's
them the
fair enough.
amettime.
That's fair enough.
I don't.
I didn't
James
mean.
got
I
a
didn't
bit
mean.
tipsy and decided to reply to them all one night.
I didn't mean calling out their name. I just thought some of the things that people have said are hilarious. Like they're
Oh
very
yeah, we've
funny.
had some funny comments. I mean,
Like that
I've read
one
maybe
about
4 bad ones out of all
the
the
one
good ones we've
about
had.
300% of the funding or something was hilarious. But
Yeah, we don't want to
that's
talk
the one
about that guy. He was a loser.
yeah. Anyway.
I know. Yeah, a couple of people have messaged like on the shorts saying, well, literally only a couple, not many, but someone put. I can't remember what they said.
I love the one about when they cussed my video when they're like, the budget must have been tight on this episode. When I just had like a pink background and just copied and pasted like Monsters
Just to be
Inc. or
clear,
something.
Oh,
we pay about £20 a month for this entire thing. So that's our budget, by the way.
Yeah.
About £22 a month.
We
Between
do
us
it-
as well.
yeah,
Between
Do
us.
it for the love.
it's about 7-8 quid each.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no,
our budget is about
that-
£7 each, if
that
that.
was-
So have it.
one of our bad reviews. Someone said, "Wow, people really need to increase the price of podcast equipment."
And do you know what?
pick
If they
people up
did,
Doing
if they
this.
did it with a Max, look, my mic's not even plugged in. I'm not even using it. It's
Boom.
literally a prop. Doesn't even do anything. Check that
It's
out.
just telekinesis.
Light-
I'm just
the
using this
light's
pen
not on.
now. I'm just using a pen. Just speaking into a pen.
This might as well be a toilet roll.
This is
all my
mightier than the
budget's
sword
gone on my background artwork. That's it.
and the
Same.
vinyls. all the Ragewell fund goes on Kevin buying vinyls.
I put money on. Not a single person will know that vinyl that's there now.
That
That's
looks
for
cool
sure.
though. Like
So
it's
to
like,
be clear, before anyone mugs off how much we pay, it is quite literally, I think, £22 something a month.
a shoestring budget.
Normal
A
people pay
shoestring, and
quadruple
I've got
the amount for
equipment
a
I
cup of
don't
coffee
even
in the
plug
morning.
in. So how about that?
But we've come a long way, guys. If you look at the
And
background
because I
in
don't plug it
episode
in,
1, I've
it gives you
escaped.
the ability to sit on it and spin.
I've escaped the kind of the basement of where I've been trapped, and
No, that's
gradually
where the kids are now.
I'm doing it up. I'm doing the place up. It looks a bit nicer now. So, and then one day,
It doesn't.
okay, thanks. It does in this small window.
You've got a slight pink
It
background.
looks like a hostage video.
Should I take off the pink background? Do we like
No,
it?
I like the pink background, but it's too light in your room to notice it properly. Or maybe tilt your camera up a nudge so we can see more.
If you'd have,
I don't,
if you'd have come on this episode and gone, if you'd have come on this and gone, they're treating me really nicely. No one has harmed me. They are treating me
Northern Light,
very well. I
but
just
like
want
pink
to come
versions.
home unharmed. It's like an Al Qaeda
Yeah,
video.
but
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
every
lie.
time people see me, they think, Drew, do you need to blink twice? Are you in trouble? But I'm not. This
Yeah.
is lovely. Like it's
He
just
is in trouble.
It's
He
a
is.
limited room. It's a limited room. I'm teaching all the children how to play chess. You know, yeah, it's
That's
good.
because they're Russian. That's very stereotypical.
Well, you said they're Russian. I didn't.
Well, you're the
specify.
one who kidnapped them.
Well, I followed the rules.
But
wrong.
yes, because you're blurry to us, maybe not to everyone else, it does look like a hostage video filmed
But
on a calculator.
you look like you're made out of like pixelated. You look like that computer game Minecraft. But like it's like the cheapest version of Minecraft. That's
You've gone too far.
It's not German.
That
You've
is
gone
your
too
face.
far.
That
You've
is your
gone too
face.
far.
Should we change subject because
You should probably be arrested.
Wait, I feel like you're trying to get me arrested. I'm worried. Like if people see this footage now.
do you want some movie news or do you want a question?
Movie news.
Ooh.
Because I really want to talk about the movie we watched.
We'll get
Actually,
to that.
throw out a question first.
That'll be at the end. We'll talk about that at the end, right? Here's some new
now
things.
you'll have to wait. Haha.
Here's some new things, right? I don't know if you guys heard about the Disney event that happened last week.
This is the movie news.
Yep. Saw
Okay.
it. Brilliant.
So I've got some things outside of that as well, but new releases about to come in the next year. Probably, I think they're all 2025 and 2026.
Oh, well, these are the Marvel things.
Toy Story Funk.
Some of them. So we got.
What?
I'll go in order so I don't miss one out, and then we can comment on them if we want to. Incredibles 3 has been confirmed.
Dude, we've all
Excellent
been
decision.
talking about it for the last 4 episodes. We said,
We've said for how long there should be a new Incredibles?
guys, we manifested it. We
I'm
manifested
excited
it
about
into
that.
reality.
Oh, I can't wait.
Definitely one of my favorite Pixar's. 100%.
So good.
Is there any cast connection or hype or?
I didn't look into a massive detail because there was so much news about it. What it is like it's like like the Apple events. When Steve Jobs comes up and goes, "We've got a new mobile phone," and it's like digital stuff behind him.
It was brilliant. I've never
like
seen them do that before. I've seen it for Marvel, obviously, the universe, but I've never seen a
That's the first
specific
time.
Disney.
I want to see
it was
that.
fake when I saw it because there was so much ridiculous news. I was like, surely that's fake.
Yeah, it was constant for a whole day. I was just getting bombarded with this stuff. So I don't know anything more specific. Some of them were teasers. Some of them were launching sooner.
Lilo and Stitch.
Another film. Let me do it in order. Let me say it, and then you can.
I'm
comment.
excited.
Otherwise, it will confuse me. Frozen
You guys have the
3.
same list.
Bothered.
Frozen 3. I mean,
this is an interesting
I couldn't
one,
give
right?
it shit, but people liked it.
But
do you know what's interesting? Because the kids that grew up on Frozen and Frozen 2 are too old for that now. So, because kids that watch Frozen, how long did you say Frozen 2 was?
How many times did you watch Frozen, James? Come on, be honest.
About 1 million.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've seen it once and I fucking hated it.
How long ago was it? 5-6 years?
What, the first one?
The second one.
I don't know.
Can we talk about the spoilers in the first one? Because the twist.
Because you think if the second one was 5 years ago.
Oh God. You fucking
those kids were 8 or 9 years old.
James,
now they're teenagers.
Do your magic guessing. Give me an.
I reckon it was probably 2018.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was that early. So the original one was 2013, and the sequel
2017 then
2019.
Okay, so it's 5 years old, which doesn't sound long. But if you take a kid that's say 13 now, that's past that point, they were only like 8 when that came out, which is like prime.
It's going to be 6 years between each one because the next one's not till next year. So,
that original audience might not be that interested. So you might get a whole new audience come through that then go back and watch the original 2, and then the whole thing comes up again.
Can we talk about the spoilers for the first one?
For what?
The first Frozen.
Yeah, did you see the twist coming?
What? When we're not talking about Frozen, that film pisses me off so much.
The
joys of having a young female child in your family. It's like, God damn, I hate that film.
That's all I know.
Well, that wasn't the twist. The snowman wasn't the twist. Well, actually, the twist was he loved the sun. But
the twist was the prince was a bad guy.
Yeah,
we all knew that.
But
that's what was cool.
Can we not talk about Frozen anymore?
To go on your point, The Incredibles was 2004. The sequel was 2018. That was such a big gap.
What?
That's massive. And to be honest, I love The Incredibles. We were early 20s or 20
Yeah.
or
I'm
whatever.
going to throw out that Incredibles had a much bigger adult audience than Frozen, I reckon.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, it's not for kids, is it? Incredibles is just Pixar fun. Frozen's definitely child.
And yeah,
And the one I'll bring up in a minute is definitely negates that argument as well. So, Toys, as James already kind of said,
No
Toy
ways.
Story 5.
How?
But
I'm curious.
I know the plot.
How are they going to
Do you
bring
want to know the
scene?
plot? Do you want to
Yeah,
know
I
the
want to know the
premise?
plot.
Yeah.
Tell
So
for
the
yeah.
premise
Prequel?
is no, it's a sequel again. I don't know why or how. I don't ask me what the girl is or the boy is that's in the thing. But the only thing they showed on the screen is all the toys peering over the edge of the bed, looking for the kid to play with, and
Baby?
the kid is under his blanket with an iPad, and that is the new twist: toys against
Clever.
technology.
That's
But can I just throw something out?
That's a good idea.
Bo Peep and Woody left in the last episode.
what
I don't
thought,
think
they
they're
were
in
in
it
exile.
unless they come back at later
Oh.
stage, because all the toys that were creeping over were like T-Rex and Potato Head and that sort of stuff.
But you can't have Toy Story without Woody and Buzz.
Well, they're coming back because they did a little clip of all the buzzes, and all the buzzes were all like there's like 100 buzzes lined up, like ready to attack.
Ah, okay.
And we don't know what that's.
I mean, there's nothing to stop Woody and Bo coming back, is there, to help their friends?
No, they can just.
But did you also I think we brought this up before actually. Who did the voice for the toy of Woody?
Oh, Tom
So
Hanks.
you know the toy you could buy at home and pull the.
Yeah, the toy. Tom Hanks' brother. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks' brother.
Oh yeah. I thought it was his son, Colin Hanks. No.
That was his brother.
Can anyone guess the year of Toy Story, the first?
1995.
1995.
Yeah. Can I pull you up on an episode before, James, where you said a literal phrase? Everyone knows that 1995, Bad Boys and Blade came out. I think I've told you about 10 times. Blade came out in 1998.
No.
Yep.
No.
And Gareth will appreciate me calling you out on that one. 1998. Because he hears
GoldenEye.
Huh?
GoldenEye and Toy Story came out in 95. Because I remember I was torn between which one to
that's
buy
wrong.
on
Someone's
VHS.
tampered with the internet.
GoldenEye, that feels so old.
Yeah,
GoldenEye's
man.
amazing. One of the best.
That's what I mean. Because like my mum and dad at the time were like, okay, pick one video, and I was like,
one video
Toy
game.
Story, and you know,
At that age,
James
you
Bond.
go for GoldenEye because it's more adult. And
I went with Toy Story. I was really
I
into
got
Toy
both
Story,
though.
so I went to
I thought Toy Story
Disneyland.
was so good.
yeah,
Obviously,
it's
I
great.
wasn't
But
letting
you
go of
want
the
to,
Bond
at
one.
that age, you want to be older, don't you? So you want to watch the
Yeah.
adult film rather than the children's.
I can't get it out now, but I bought that book out before, haven't I? That Toy
Yeah,
Story
yeah.
art book. Yeah, I can't get it right now, but yeah, I like Toy
I didn't
Story.
know what
So
you
I
were saying
went
when
to
I can't get it out
Disneyland.
right now. So.
I went to Disneyland the year Toy Story came out. So all the parades and that, the theme was all Toy Story. So it had the soldiers with like big, massive parachutes, and they had like the bit on their foot, so they were walking like that.
That's cool, man.
And they
Yeah.
obviously had helium or something in their parachutes, and like you met Woody and Buzz. It was really cool.
See, I think it's mad. I feel like I've always been an adult when Toy Story came out, but I wasn't. We're teenagers, or not even, which is
11.
insane.
Yeah.
The next one, James already slipped on that one.
Just quickly put a point on that, actually. Just so you put a point on that. If you bear in mind, when we were 11, we were probably still playing with toys because there wasn't technology.
I was playing with the Crash Dummies. Do you remember them?
Yeah,
Crash Test Dummies, yeah. So we were playing with toys, so we were probably like 12, 13. Whereas now, kids are getting off toys quicker, especially girls.
What time
because
do you
they
go
have
to
their
school?
like Snapchats and that.
When do you go to secondary school? Is that 12, 11?
12, 13?
11, 12.
No, 12, it's like 12.
Yeah, 11, 12.
11, 12, yeah.
It's year one, yeah.
So you still have toys when you're 11, 12, like for players, because there wasn't anything else. A lot of people didn't have.
I would have been at
But a
secondary
lot of people
school.
didn't
You
have
guys
video
wouldn't
games.
I would not have been playing with toys. You might have.
But what were you doing?
You might get beaten
drawing
up Kev, if you
pictures?
brought your toys to
Because a
school.
lot of people didn't have video games.
I was playing football. Probably that was about it.
Kev, you never played football. You're so bad at football.
You've never said. What are you on about? I'm a
You're
great
Scottish.
football player.
Wait, what position
It's in your
were you?
blood to be terrible at football.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Drew.
what position? Ouch, that's harsh. What position were you?
Go a bit closer to your mic.
What position were you?
Water boy.
All rounder, but probably right wing mostly.
Okay.
I was a good football player, and I'm not even being like. I was
But
good.
Kev just admits being right wing. He's going to have a knock on the door in a minute.
Not right wing.
Why is my
Politically.
Kev was at the corner flag like that.
the
Politically.
lights aren't coming up on my thing?
Kev's like, pass me the ball. Pass me the ball.
I am not right-wing
James,
politically.
I swear
I am,
you are sponsored by that. Like you are sponsored by.
by
He's like,
what?
get in the box. We will provide you with a cross.
Fuck's sake. That deviated.
This is why you make Kevin's job harder in the editing side of things.
You
I
hit
think
the
you do it on
ball
purpose.
into the net with your head.
I think you do it on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah. Right wing Kev.
we can keep that in. It's fine. Well, what was the other thing? I listened to an episode today, and I don't know. You were calling me something else horrible. You were saying, I can't remember what
Worse
it was.
than a Nazi.
Yeah, I think it was like pedo or something
If
like
I'm
that.
not on the next one, by the way, I have been arrested, so keep an eye on it.
I can't
It's
remember.
probably the Andover Advertiser.
People have been arrested for less in the last couple of weeks. That's for sure.
They
That's
have.
true.
When I read the news this morning, I went to work genuinely being like, I could probably go to jail. I could come in tomorrow and be like, do not pass go, do not collect $200.
I feel like you probably go to work
Take
and
me
you just
now.
sellotape your mouth shut with masking tape just so you can stay PC.
Well, it's all context. Doing it here is funny. Doing it in the
Could-
street against police officers is fucking horrible.
Can
and you're
I just bring
scummy
something up
piece of
that is
shit.
hilarious? And this is a true story. Like, I kid
Yeah.
you not, you can Google it. It's in the Telegraph. It's in like all the news things, right? And the Telegraph for me, that's a reputable news source, right? Right. I had an X-ray on my foot, obviously, the other week.
Yeah.
An X-ray on your foot.
Yeah, I've hurt
Yeah.
my foot. There's a new policy now in place, and you can Google this, that the NHS, adult males between 12 and 55, if they're going in for an X-ray, they have to be asked if they are pregnant. Let that sink in.
I don't think that's
What?
true.
Google it right now.
I think you've read something wrong,
No,
or
it's
someone's
100%
milked
correct.
it.
100% correct.
No.
Can
Let
I
that
just
sink in.
No.
12,
If I jump
though.
off the
Not
back
like
of that-
18 to 55. 12.
I just want to jump
Oh,
off the back of
12-year-olds
that.
getting
Like,
pregnant
men being
regardless.
pregnant, right? Men being pregnant. This is the genius behind the concept of alien, right? Because it's about the idea that they said instead of the alien attacking a woman, if it attacks a man and impregnates a man, the fear of a man giving birth.
Yeah, but
Right.
it's not
Is-
giving birth, it's bursting out his chest. It's completely different.
Yeah, I know that. It's not coming out of his ass or his, yeah.
The only good
His
thing
eyeball.
Right,
about men
choose your
being
news. Right,
pregnant
choose your news source, Kev.
is the film Junior with Schwarzenegger. That's brilliant.
No, I know.
Kev?
Yeah.
I'll let you choose your news source where this story came from. You can have
James,
either
I don't think I
The
give
Mail.
a shit.
Daily Mail,
It's bullshit either way. Daily Mail.
Daily
The
Mail,
Sun.
Express,
The Sun.
Telegraph, GB News, Yahoo News, MSN. Which one do you want to go for? Telegraph?
The Daily Mail.
Oh, fuck off.
I can
What's the
see an
Telegraph?
ad for penis enlarging.
Viagra.
I can't see it, mate. You
If
need
they
to-
are pregnant before X-ray. What?
That is legit. Just Google it. It's new guidance
No
requires
ways.
radiographers to check whether all patients aged 12 to 12
Did they
to 55 could be expecting.
ask if you were pregnant, James?
So, X-ray operators have been told to ask men if they are pregnant before conducting scans. But why
they
is
ask
the
if you were
number
pregnant?
12?
because
more
people
importantly-
bad things happen to young people.
I was saying, if I
Clearly.
went for my next X-ray, right, and they asked me if I was pregnant, I'd probably giggle my ass off.
So
Be like, ha ha.
so next movie news is Lilo and Stitch, the new one of that.
No way.
And that was the best visual thing on the Disney thing because
On the real one.
there was a big video screen behind the guy talking. James would have seen it as well. And it's like first person of like something scuttling around on the ground, banging into things, and people going, "Ah!" running out the way like a dog's attacking them. And then it cuts to a blank screen, and then Lilo or Stitch, whatever the little
Stitch
guy
is the little creature.
punches through the screen and lands on the stage. But not quite, but it looked
I
like
turned
it.
it off. I didn't want any spoilers. I
And-
saw him jump
Oh, no,
through.
yeah, there's no
But that's not
spoilers. It's
spoilers,
just,
dude. You know they're going to be in it.
there's zero spoilers. It's just the little monstery guy running around, furry, jumping out at the audience, going.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Lilo and Stitch.
I've
Like,
never,
maybe I was
never
like
seen it. I've never
a
seen
bit,
it.
but it's all right. I was excited for Moana 2.
Um,
Is that the one with the rock?
What?
Yeah.
Moana
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Right.
That's being advertised at the cinemas now, though, so that must be
When he
pretty
goes,
sick.
"You're welcome."
Right, that's all on Disney.
You're
The next
welcome.
few new films coming out. I listened to a podcast the other day. Did anyone know Nina Conti, the ventriloquist that does the
Oh yeah, she's incredible.
the monkey
Yeah.
comedian? She's great.
Oh, is that the film called Monkey coming out?
Nope, that's
Oh.
Stephen King thing. That's like Megan.
Drew missed that because he went to get my Fanta from the car
It's
the other
probably
day.
going to be rubbish.
Oh, was it
I
good?
don't know.
But
Stephen King,
more
Kev.
importantly, Nina Conti is a small part in the new Spinal Tap film. Spinal
What?
Tap. Cannot wait for
Oh,
that.
crazy.
Also, the
Her
Disney
dad
thing.
played Einstein in Oppenheimer.
Who?
Nina Conti's dad.
Oh, is that her dad?
Yeah, and he's in The Dark Knight Rises as well.
Oh, I knew he was famous. I didn't know who he was, though.
He's the guy in the prison that's like, "We need to fix your back."
Can I tell you
Ah.
well, kind of funny story about Spinal Tap?
Okay. We might have to do rest of movie news next episode, but yeah. Go.
You know that scene where they're walking around the venue trying to get to the stage?
Yes, only
And
watched
they're
it
just
a few months
constantly
ago.
walking around for ages and ages and they can't find a stage.
Yeah.
Echo Tape played at the Islington O2 years ago. I remember it was either me or Mike or me and Dan.
You might
It was
want
me
to
and someone
tell
else,
people
and we were-
listening who Echo Tape are.
Go and listen to them. Put them on Spotify or Apple Music. Echo Tape. We went to get
that
some like
wasn't
beers
really
or something.
telling us who they are. They're friends
a great
of
band.
ours, basically. Friends
Great
of
band.
James, especially.
Oh, they're friends of yours.
We were coming back looking for the stage, and in the O2 Islington, there's a downstairs and an upstairs, and they were playing upstairs.
Yeah.
And we walked into this thing and walked around this balcony, and there was like a band rehearsing downstairs. We walked around the balcony, went past, put our hand up to them. About 5 minutes later, we walk out in front of their stage. Like, fuck's sake, we walked in a massive circle. Then we go up again. We're around like a different part, and we were saying like the whole time, it's like this is like Spinal Tap. It took about 15 minutes to find the stage. We just kept walking past these same people, like backwards and forwards. And every time they would look a little bit more and more confused.
Oh, I know you mean it. Islington, because there's loads of stairs. There's like concrete stairs.
It
For
goes
ages.
right up, and you can go through like balconies and that. It's a right maze. But it just reminded me of that scene in Spinal Tap where they just can't find the stage and they keep just walking around.
I've photographed quite a few bands there. I think one of the bands that I remember being backstage for a lot was a band called Decapitated. If you know who they are,
Of course,
they're very good.
Kev.
They're very, very good.
I have a random story about this T-shirt I'm wearing. This is literally a holy T-shirt. See,
Yeah.
and especially in this
Technically,
heat.
every t-shirt has holes. You're about to get your arms and head in.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, haha, yeah, okay, true, yeah.
Bonus
They've
holy
all three
T-shirt.
holes at least, but these have got loads of little mini holes anyway. It's so hot, I could do with the extra ventilation. But my point is, when I was walking through London, a guy thought, he's like, "Hey, mate, they've spelt Jesus wrong on your T-shirt," and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I don't know if you can see it, but it's Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah. He's just like,
True.
"Dude, they spelt Jesus wrong," and I'm like,
Do you reckon you get hotter than us because of the hair?
"Oh yeah, man, mate, I'm
Drew,
half
can I
wolf.
bring something up, please?
But I'm half
All
wolf."
that t-shirt's done is add fuel to the fire that you're a prisoner of war. You're just
You're a
like
prisoner
showing
of
off
war.
like holes in your like bedraggled clothes now.
I know. It's
Like,
true.
you've got to lift up your foot and see if there's a ball and chain on it.
You're either like so rich that you're buying like pretentious T-shirts.
You're not doing very well to get away with the fact that you are currently being held hostage.
It's fine.
In
It's
like
fine.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Israel.
but why did the hostages let me do a podcast?
The other hostages wouldn't let you do it. Your captors would let you do it.
That's
It's not
what I
like
meant.
Hostages
That's what I
don't
meant.
make their own decisions. You know.
Yeah. But why would my capturers let me
Because
do
you
a
don't know
podcast?
where you are.
To avoid suspicion.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
right. Let's bang
Why
out
would
a
they get me
few
all the
things.
equipment?
We got to
Talk
mention.
about Borderlands.
We got to mention Borderlands, but let me tell
Yeah.
you. Let me just reel off a few other new ones. There's a new Tron coming out called Ares,
Super excited.
and it's
Isn't
the soundtrack.
Jonathan Davis doing the music?
The soundtrack's by Nine Inch Nails.
I thought Jonathan Davis was
Nope,
involved.
9 Inch Nails. That's Trent Reznor.
Well, I know that.
Well, that's the only answer. That's it. No point googling because
There is no
it.
ABC.
They
it's
actually
just-
put 9 Inch Nails on the poster. It's Tron Ares 9 Inch Nails. That was how big that was. Also, there is a third Avatar film. James, your recording stopped. What have you done? Are you back?
He just
He's
muted
got
himself.
a phone call.
Ah,
Has he got a phone call?
You're trying to find music on.
He's
on
muted
his-
it.
He's trying to find music. He's talking to Siri.
No, he's having a chat. Right. So there is a new. I'm gonna. Is he chatting away? Who
He's
the
having
fuck's
an
calling
affair
in?
with Alexa.
Can you hear me?
If he mutes himself, can he still hear us?
Probably. Anyway, so another new film is Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Ooh, so they've ran out of water now.
Well, they moved different places, don't they? One's the jungly thing, and then one's the watery thing. So now is the next one. So I think
I thought
their
it was
world
always
got
water
attacked,
or
didn't
air,
it?
and now it's
Getting
fire.
burnt
And
down.
it's all the elements.
It's all getting
Yes.
attacked, man. Inside Out has got not a new film, but a new TV series.
Ooh,
And the plot about it sounds really good because it's about dreams.
ooh.
So that's interesting. So
Inception meets Inside Out.
so I'm interested in that.
I'm in for that. I'm in for that.
There's a new Daredevil film coming out.
Is that the one with Spider-Man rumored?
Daredevil.
Yeah, I know, but it's rumored that Tom Holland was going to join him in that because they connected up. They linked up in No Way Home.
It's all. Oh yeah, of course they are. Yeah, it's a different. I think it's a different
Same actor.
Daredevil. I don't know. I don't really
It was
care
Skinny
either.
Cox, wasn't it?
Daredevil's like
Oh,
the worst one. I've never
No,
liked.
man, Daredevil was awesome, man. When they had
No.
it with Charlie Cox,
Nah,
and he did all the amazing martial arts, and
Nah, I don't like Daredevil. But it's got the Punishers in it.
yeah, is that John, the guy from The Walking Dead? Still,
The guy from The Bear.
yeah,
Yeah,
the brother
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Another film that's coming out is The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Ooh,
Because The Mandalorian's
Did
the
you watch
best Star
season 3?
Wars thing that's come out.
yeah. Did you watch season 3 of Mandalorian? That was amazing.
I watched The Mandalorian, the original one. James, I think James
'Cause
is
there's
gone
season
for the
1,
rest of this
2.
episode.
There's season 1, 2, and 3.
Hold on, keep talking. Yeah, no, the
Viewers-
first one was really good.
The second one was alright, but the third one was really good because they added more monsters and shit.
And what was the other one? And Ryan Gosling has been confirmed for Ghost Rider.
What remake?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, there'd be a remake because didn't Nicolas Cage do?
Well, Nicolas Cage is the only one.
Oh, I thought it was based on a TV series. I'm thinking of Knight Rider. Fuck it.
This is a skeleton with his face
Yeah,
on
with
fire.
flames. Yeah, how can I mistake the two? Yeah, that's crazy. One is a car that talks, and yeah, one's a black car that talks. One is the guy set on fire, skull on fire. That's very different.
Well, we got to mention Borderlands, so James has just fucked it by disappearing. So we're gonna have to
Yeah.
mention it because we've got 9 minutes and then we're ending. So
It's what the people want. We've got to give the people what they want. They might not get a James.
So I got one more bit of
I'm very
movie news,
curious
but I'm
what
going to
you
mention the next one. So what did you think of Borderlands?
What did we watch this week? On Cinema Selection. This is a warning. Serious spoilers up ahead. Like we said, because it wasn't massively overhyped, I just went in for just like a fun ass ride, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. Like it was just very entertaining, very fun, quick witted. I enjoyed the characters. I loved the way that they built the world. And I think the character that stole the show for me was the robot, the bit where he's shitting bullets. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was a lot of fun. It didn't take itself too seriously. Like it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to blow anyone away necessarily. Like, yeah, it's just a rip roaring ride, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but I don't agree either. Like, I just thought it was a bit naff. It was all right.
So, what bits didn't you Do you think the story was a bit weak?
None of it was amazing. Just none of it was that good. It was just visually stimulating to a degree, and Kate Blanchett looks badass, and
Yeah.
she's still hot as hell, to be honest.
I was thinking that she's
Hot as
Danger
hell.
Mouse. Yeah, she's unbelievable.
She always has been, but she, but
But
who
she's
convinced
blessed.
her to do this film? She's a serious actor doing this batshit stupid, ridiculous
Well, mate,
film.
a fucking Oscar winner.
Multiple
doing this film.
Oscars.
Yeah,
And I think she's been nominated about 8 times.
Maybe they'll nominate her for this and that amazing wig.
No. I mean, that was cracking hair, to be fair. But
yeah, I think she's one of those women that's blessed with such a good bone structure that she's just going to look amazing to her 90s.
I don't mean to cause offense, but I'm pretty sure she's had little tweaks.
Do you think?
Yeah, the old day, they all have a bit of Botox and a bit of jawline stuff and a bit of lippage. And that's fine. That's normal these days.
Yeah. Hey, there's no judging here. We're in the safe space.
I'm not going to throw people under the bus, but I work with people who are like teenagers in early 20s, and they're attractive girls, and they also then do lip fillers and stuff. I'm like,
yeah, I hate that lip fillers. That's upsetting, man.
I mean,
that's really upsetting.
They look good with it. It's not like they look ridiculous. They're not like complete duck mouths and stuff like that. They look good, but they don't need that. And as well, and I think today's society is forced that on people.
That's the magazines, bro. That's all those magazines that are trying to make women feel like if you're not like this, if you're not the archetypical shape that people are after, then do you know what I mean? It's like, and they're just following suit.
It's a weird one, except I don't feel we've got the authority to comment on it, but I will anyway. It's like
that's rage whale, baby. That's rage whale.
It's like I feel like, in a way, the women's side of things has doubled down a little bit in the sense that you have to be still attractive and still have all these ticks. One sec, you're not involved for the next minute because you don't know what the fuck we're on about. And then the other side is that I feel it's been more lenient and cool on girls to be bigger or to be different. And I feel the emphasis is more on men these days having six packs or being muscular because of Marvel and because of all these things.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah, we're talking about specifically James, Mr. One Pack.
James with his 8-pack. He'll make
no, I do have a 6-pack, but I choose to protect it with a layer of fat.
You've got a party 7, man.
Me too.
I choose to protect it with a layer of fat, and that's my choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Also, kegs are better than 6-packs.
James, you better be recording because it says you're not recording. So if we're silent now,
we're worried.
Well, I can hear you, and my thing hasn't changed.
Yeah,
it still says 7. Mine says 7 minutes 25.
Kate,
does it have a red dot that says record by the side?
Kate could hear us as well, and she disappeared for an hour.
At the top of my screen, it says a red dot, and it says 7 minutes 33, 34, 35.
Well, we'll find out when I edit later that we're talking to no one right now. Because you've disappeared. Because it said you're not recording.
But as soon as I press the thing back, the timer started going.
Where did you go when you disappeared? Did you just press mute?
Yeah.
Okay.
That shouldn't stop recording, should it?
Well, we don't know. We'll find out. It just means this last 5 minutes will be a bit weird. Because the episode...
but now...
Sorry.
Now James can shoehorn in on his Borderland experience.
Yeah, Drew loved it. I thought it was below average. And I don't think it was funny either. I thought Jack Black was really weak and annoying. And
wait, who was Jack Black?
That was the point.
Trap.
Wait, was he the
robot?
The robot.
Oh, I loved it.
He was the worst. It was so rubbish. There was like a couple of jokes, and then there was like 500 jokes, and 2 of them landed ish. And I think the funniest person was
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart was shit as well. But the funniest part was probably Kate Blanchett throwing up and then wiping her hands on the girl's jacket.
Right. Rotten Tomatoes initially gave it 0%, which I thought was ridiculous. Now they've given it 9%. What I've told people at my work is go into that film expecting absolutely nothing but a fun time.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Playing a video game.
I did enjoy my time. Me and Ryan...
I thought the action scenes were excellent.
They're all
as far as all the shooting and that. The robot, CGI, looked proper legit. When that robot was next to her on that mountain, it's like, that looks really good.
The CGI was ropey, mate. When it was all the chase scene and the ones on a flying motorbike and they're getting chased.
We've seen worse from Marvel.
Yeah.
But
I'm not criticising that.
If you just want to watch, it's a Sunday afternoon movie at the end of the day. It's not. It was never meant to win Oscars.
Well, look, it's not
it's
House
like
of the
every other
Prairie.
video game movie.
But actually, it's
Apart
more
from
entertaining
Dune,
than House of the
obviously.
Prairie. Actually,
But for me, it was a fun Sunday after. If you're sat there on a Sunday afternoon,
why
chilling out,
specifically
got some
Sunday?
bits to
Why?
do, you'd stick it on the background and you'd look at it occasionally and have a good time.
Yeah, but that
Like,
doesn't
it's a
sell
bit
it
of
to
fun.
people. That's like saying have it as your screensaver. Like that's not.
I think people that find it awful went in there trying to expect magic, which never happens for video game movies.
I think the problem is because of the success and the excitement of Deadpool and Wolverine, people are expecting something a little bit more from
But that's just
Borderlands.
stupid. Like, I
it
went into
doesn't
that, like I
compare.
said to you before.
Yeah, it doesn't deliver. No, it's not. It's completely.
Drew, do you remember we
different
spoke
league.
to the manager? We spoke to Ross beforehand, and I said
That's
I'm going into this expecting absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but Ross said
And
something.
I got
on that.
and I got a fun time.
Ross
I thought
said
it was really
something
fun.
fascinating though. He said he's played the game, but he said also that the characters were supposed to be a lot younger, and he thinks the reason they had older characters was because it was going to be a higher rating, like 15 or 18. But then they turned it to 12A, which doesn't make sense.
It was never going
because
to
it
be an
would have been
18.
more enjoyable.
End of the day, whatever anyone else thinks, I actually thought it was quite fun. Would I
Deadpool's a
say,
15.
oh, you really need to watch this movie?
No.
But if I said, if you want to watch a fun movie with your kids, go and watch it. It's a good
There was an interesting review about Borderlands, and they were talking about how shoddy the editing was, right? And
I
they
don't really think the editing was bad.
No, but they think the reason why certain scenes, like say there was like
a lot of it was reshot, I read.
Yeah, but say there's 60 people, and then like you're thinking, how's that character going to get out of this situation? Then it just jump cuts to something. Everybody's dead. Someone puts a rucksack on and walks out of a cave. He's thinking that it probably was like a 15, 18. It was a gore mass fest, but they had to edit it all out and just change the edit to make it 12A.
Or how about they actually properly adapted a video games? That's what happens in video games. That video games are ridiculous. Like I played Final Fantasy the other day, and I beat the shit out of like 300 people with one person.
Have you actually?
They're not meant to
anyone
be...
played the game?
Yes,
No.
I have, and it's really fun.
I've heard that
it's very cartoonish, the game like 2D cartoon.
The game has zero plot. You just land, and I've not played it. I've been told
chaos. It's chaos.
That there's actually no
with
plot.
humor.
It's just fanning around and playing around. Whereas but because
the
it's
whole
a film,
point, it's a visual.
Because it's a film, they had
fun.
to create a story and that doesn't exist
Like
in the
an arc.
game.
Yeah.
And
if you look at the characters
to be
compared to
fair,
the actors, they look really good.
I did not get the twist. The twist was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we said that. That was brilliant. I thought. I
guessed when she found the key. When she found the key, I was like,
If you look at a video of like the girl on the game versus the girl in the film, and Cate Blanchett versus her character in the game, they're very, very good.
Anyone know
who played the massive guy? By the way,
does anyone know who the girl is? What film that girl's been in?
No.
Oh, I recognise her.
Also, who was the massive bloke?
I recognised her as well. What's he called?
What was she called?
Krieg. Krieg is a guy called Florian Munteanu.
Is he like a bodybuilder or something?
He's in
CrossFit
He's in Creed 2 in Shanghai and fighty films.
Creed 2? Shanghai? Is he like a
I don't know,
actor,
James.
or is he one of people they kind of just get in like Nathan Jones?
He's just a big guy that hangs about in films.
Yeah, you know in Thunder Rosa, they have the big guy, the big bald guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
That's a guy called Nathan Jones. He used to be in like wrestling, WWE and stuff.
The girl in it, who plays what's the character?
His wrestling name was Nathan Jones.
Tina, Tiny Tina is her name.
Yeah,
she's Sasha in Barbie. She is the daughter of America Ferrera.
Oh yeah, I thought
she's got brown. She's got dark hair.
Yeah,
she's the one that doesn't like Barbie. Basically,
she was pretty good though. I thought she was.
I would say, look, put Borderlands in a nutshell. It's a fun movie that doesn't take a lot of attention, but it is fun to watch, and it's a lot of lights, camera, action. Bobby Lee's in it, which is hilarious. The fact he's even in a movie is brilliant.
Very, very briefly.
If you don't know who Bobby Lee is,
I know that.
Bad Friends podcast. But I had a fun time watching it.
It wasn't shit. It just wasn't good. It was enjoyable colors and noises and things.
A video game movie.
The Tina character reminded
me
zero.
You know, Drew, what you said. There's like no threat. There's no, what's going to happen. There's no.
But giving it 9% is ridiculous. Like that's just so silly.
I'd give it 20%.
It's getting 4.6 on IMDb. It might have gone up now, but
yeah, it's not getting more than 2.
For what it was, a fun adaptation of a fun video game. it was fun.
I enjoyed the adventure part, like when they're going through the sewers and there's like the green acid, and it was fun. Like I wasn't bored. I wasn't looking at my watch thinking, oh god. And it was a small film. It was a short film. It was 1 hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being quite harsh on it, but I don't think it gave us anything. It was a non-film. It didn't need to be made. There was nothing there that was amazing, but whilst watching it, it was all right. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, there you go.
My biggest
How many
compliment
whales?
was it.
How many whales would you give it?
1.5 to 2.
Ooh,
That's generous.
I
Mate.
just
Are
thought
you
it was
kidding
fun.
me?
I think if you do watch it, if
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
give it.
seen
I'm gonna
it,
give it
and
three
you
and a
do
half
watch
whales.
it, I think if you haven't watched it and you decide you're going to get it on Prime at this point, or watch it with your kids that play the game, going into it, watching it, expecting nothing more than a video game you're not pressing buttons to,
You farting,
and you
Drew.
will enjoy it.
You farting.
No,
I heard
No, I heard
and at the same
I think it
time,
might have
Drew
been
It's
went,
my phone vibrating, so I'm getting messages. I think if you go into it thinking it's a video game where you just sit back and relax and watch it rather than playing it, it's fun for what it is.
right,
What
we're
was
going to have
that
to
film
wrap
with Jake
up because we've
Gyllenhaal?
got a guest coming on.
What was that film with Jake Gyllenhaal where he beats the crap out of everyone in that bar?
Are you joking?
No,
Roadhouse.
what was it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it more fun than Roadhouse?
No,
I would say
Roadhouse
it's
is
probably
much
on par.
better. Nah,
I thought it was on par with
Roadhouse
Roadhouse.
was
See, that's
much
interesting.
better.
See, there you
Much
go.
better. Borderlands.
That's
Just a
interesting.
fun movie with no plot.
Nah, Roadhouse
Okay,
was
Jake,
10
real
times
quick,
better.
how many whales would you give it? How many whales would you give Borderlands?
Well, I work out of 10.
Because
So
you're
I
an
would say
annoying dickhead.
3. 3 out of 10.
So
3
that's
whales
one
out
and
of
a
10.
half. That's what I gave it.
Yeah, because it's fun for what it is. It's not really good, but it's a fun movie. I'm glad I watched it.
Do you want a little bit before we hang up? One last bit of movie news that I didn't say it when you disappeared because James is
You were
going to be
holding
more
out.
excited than you.
No.
I farted just then. Whoops.
He was excited.
I'm gonna remove background noise so no one's gonna have heard that.
Yeah, but you just framed yourself.
There is a new film coming out about Hulk Hogan,
Oh,
and
God, who plays Hulk Hogan?
that's the weird.
If you say Zac Efron, I'm getting off the
It's
call
the
now.
weirdest bit. It's weirder than that. But it's not about Hulk Hogan running around being Hulk Hogan. It's about his
Nanny
court
days.
case. He was in court for something. I don't know.
Was he? He did a
It's
sex
going to be
tape. That was
Mark
bad.
Ruffalo.
Nope. Mark Gruffalo's a tiny man.
Is it going to be... Wait,
Mark
let me
Ruffalo
guess.
plays the
Is it
Hulk,
going to
man.
be Daniel Radcliffe?
Should be.
Wait, no.
Should be.
They're going to they're reincarnating Vern Troyer,
I
and
knew
he's
you
going to be
I
Hulk
knew you were
Hogan.
going to say that. Mini Me's coming back to play Hulk Hogan. No, it's.
Please do another Austin Powers, whoever's out there, please.
I'll say 2 words. It's not this person, but if I say 2 words, you can guess who it is. Matt Damon. Who is it?
Matt Damon?
Nope.
Trey Parker?
Nope.
Matt Stone?
Nope.
Well, they're the ones that made Matt Damon.
Yeah, but who's Matt
the
Damon
Team
best
America
mates
people?
with?
Oh,
Ben Affleck.
Fucking Ben Assfuck.
Ben Affleck is going to be playing Hulk Hogan.
Ben Assfuck, really? He's going to have to get so jacked for them pythons.
He's going to be like in a suit in a
Do you
thing.
know what, actually? No, let's
He's a
just
big
go back.
guy, to be
Think
fair.
of the wrestler. And
Yeah, I was thinking that.
also
It could be good.
the one about the one with Zac Efron in Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. that was
These
brutal.
wrestler adaptations are pretty good.
Yeah, it's not about wrestling. It's about his
Well,
court case.
I was
whatever
saying
that
to Kevin, I couldn't believe that Zac Efron didn't get nominated for the Iron Claw. Like, that's unbelievable.
is. It came out.
I'm glad they made the Iron Claw.
It came out
Do you know
like
why?
a week before the Oscars. Like it was
Yeah,
too
but
late.
even still, man. I mean, come on.
It was just too late.
Like, they
Do you
know.
Do you know why I'm glad they made the wrestler and Iron Claw?
Go on.
Is because I think it gave non-wrestling fans who think it's just like a theatre show the
Oh, yeah.
admiration and respect of how hard it is of a job. It's one of the hardest jobs on the planet, like, to do that. Like 300 shows a year. Like, you're away from your family like 95% of the time. You're always hurt. Like, there's massive suicide rates, huge heart attack rates, because the amount of, like, they get addicted to painkillers, like all this shit. It's a horrible life. Most of them are
Yeah,
living
it
out
shows
of
the
even the
dark.
big stars. They're living out of hotels, driving their own cars to venues. It's only the top dogs like John Cena, The Rock that
Yeah,
get this, VIP treatment. The normal people you see on TV every week, they're having to like drive around everywhere around America, like 300 shows a year. They do like 4 or 5 shows a week,
yeah, it shows
getting
the
thrown
darkness.
off that stuff. And like it isn't fake. It's scripted, but it's not fake. They are getting thrown onto
Yeah,
things. They get broken necks, broken clavicles, or like collarbones, whatever, broken like everything. Like they are always hurt, they're saying.
it shows the darkness behind the limelight,
There's
doesn't it?
there's a great. I'll leave it at this, and we'll go to the next. There's a great documentary I'll share with you two, with one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, one of the greatest, Randy Orton. And he basically, it's a documentary about his life, how he was in the army when he was younger. He got kicked out of the army. His dad was arrested and all this stuff. And he had like an addiction to painkillers and was like suspended from WWE. So you get this whole like 30, 60, 90 policy, 3 strikes, like first suspension, 30 days, second 60, third 90, then you're sacked. And he had all these like PED, like painkiller addictions and all this stuff, and it's like harrowing to watch. You think, as a kid, you look and think, "Oh, I'd love to do that," and as an adult, you're like, "Damn, fuck that for a job,
Do you-
fuck that."
Also, if you
Florence
want to have a
Pugh.
cry, watch The Iron Claw because it's fucking
Yeah.
amazing and
I was going to
emotional.
say Florence Pugh is in that Fighting for
Oh,
Your
she's in the
Family,
one about Paige, yeah,
but it's fucking brilliant. I just real quick.
brilliant. And that's
That's how to
that's
end it.
perfectly true. So
That's
go
it.
and watch that, Fighting with My
Yeah, Fighting
Family,
with
and the
Family is
Randy
actually
Orton
good.
documentary.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Yeah.
Right. We need to shoot. We have a guest about to appear. So stay tuned for Thursday. We'll be back with a new guest
Florence
who is
Pugh.
a lovely, lovely gentleman.
Bye.
Good night, good morning, good evening, or happy lunchtime, or enjoy your drive, or your jog, or your run, or your walk, or your
Well, your meal.
or if you're
Shut up.
or if you're
Yeah,
sitting on
yeah.
the
Let's just end
or if you're
it.
sitting on the toilet
Fuck's
having a
sake.
massive poo, just enjoy us
Oh my god, I'm
discussing
gonna kill
things
myself.
whilst you
Like, shut up.
squeeze a big
Go and
juicy
start a
one
riot.
out.
Go and loot Shoe World.
We hope you had a whale of a time.
Hey.
Yeah.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for listening to Your Movie Podcast.